Well, you know, it's funny because you talk about like being an electrician, like often people talk about acting as a craft, and there is a practice. There's technique. There's tools, right? That's what done theater for 15 years, right? That's where I practice.
Well, Zimmer, that could be in the hole. Is that in the hole? Well, that's a hole in one.
I come out here because I'm usually in my head too much.
See if this cuts or if I pump it right in the water.
Well, recently I play those kind of characters. I play guys with a little bit of, grit, you know, arrogance. Maybe it's my average white guy appearance that I come across as a guy who's a bit of a dick.
Aliens come to our world and they say, teach me about your music.
If we're gonna put a collar on the air, it has to be better than whatever we had planned.
Everyone is just out with a Leafs jersey on, whether they're going to the game or not.
Access to your emotions, an open heart.
I really only have like 2 emotions though.
That's not true.
Happy, hyper, and then tired.
Happy, hyper, like a dog?
I got it.
Yeah. Just left at the barber.
Today my guest is Stafford Perry. He's an actor, from movies and stage to TV shows. He's also keen on helping people. He's a facilitator for the Wise Guys program from the Calgary Sexual Health Center. You can see Stafford right now in the Netflix thriller Black Summer.
Okay. Look at this, hey? Right where I wanted it to be. This is like trick shots. Okay, I'll probably hit 3 shots before he comes back. Oh my goodness. I'm like a pine cone in the eye here. Okay. I got it. Oh yeah! Just chop it. There we go. I hope you got all of that on camera.
Okay, so I want to talk about Phil.
About Phil?
So how does it work? How does it work if a guy like you, because I assume you have a reputation of being a nice guy, right? If someone meets you for 2 seconds, they're going to get that vibe. So does that make it more attractive for you to be casted as a dick? Let's be honest, he was a dick.
Oh yeah, totally. He wasn't. Yeah, sure. In his mind, I'm sure he wasn't a dick, but.
So like, do you and your agent have like an MO? Be like, we can do this, this, and this, and not this.
No. Well, it depends on the project, right? It depends on if it's something that's worth doing.
Right.
But that's the good thing about film is it's just like a hit. It's visual, like what you look like. And if I'm a nice guy, I can still if my hit looks like a dick,
right,
then I can still play those characters. No one knows who I am, right?
So it's more based on this guy right here.
That's it.
As opposed to this guy.
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought guys would have more because X amount of actors you see on TV, it's like this guy always plays the bad cop.
Yeah.
Or this guy always plays the funny bodyguard or something like that, right?
Well, recently I play those kind of characters. I play guys with a little bit of
grit.
Yeah, grit. Arrogance. Maybe it's my average white guy appearance that I come across as a guy who's a bit of a dick, maybe.
Right.
But it's fun to play, especially with guys like that who are kind of assholes, who are guys who are not the nicest people. Then they're always playing something, so they're always manipulating. So it's easy to, as an actor, you always got something to play. We all got a little bit of that in us, so you just turn it up. I just want to get better today, that's all, just a little bit.
What are you gonna teach me? Are you gonna teach me how to act?
Teach you how to act. Zim, you have what it takes, just access to your emotions, an open heart.
I really only have like 2 emotions though.
Ah, that's not true.
Happy, hyper, and then tired.
Happy, hyper, like a dog? Oh, I probably should cut this. Well, I think because I do some work with young men, right? Young guys, like junior high kids, especially boys, to talk about dealing with their emotions.
Yeah, so let's talk about Wise Guys. How did that all come about?
Well, it's
This is one of your more serious, real jobs.
yeah. Well, hey, that's one thing. As an actor, all the time. But what's your real job? But yeah, honestly, yeah. It's yeah. Well, you know what I was doing, because I've been acting for close to 13 years, and I love it. But I also think there's more that it offers. I think acting, theater, exploring theater for me was like something that offered a lot to me. It was a chance to like explore how I express myself, connect with sides that I didn't always get to explore, like Phil, for instance, right?
Yeah.
And I think especially for young guys, you don't always get a chance to explore those things. Creativity, different ranges of emotion, compassion, empathy, those ways of connecting to other people. So I was like, hey, how do I use this in a way that like applies theater to something else? And then working with young men, and specifically through the Wise Guys, was that opportunity.
Right.
So it is, right, that connecting of like, how do young guys express themselves in ways that feel that's good for them and the people they're around? When is it sometimes limiting or even flat out harmful?
Right.
And theater's a great way to explore that.
And is most of this done, like the program is itself, is it done through a reactive or proactive? Like it's
for sure proactive. Yeah. It's absolutely like prevention. It's something that everybody should explore, is that it's not for like, troubled or at risk, although that's useful in that, but it's just a space that all folks should have a chance to explore those things.
bizarre, and I'm not pumping your tires here, but that's kind of the same attitude in the fire service. Because talk to people on that level. Say you have a really horrible call, and at the end of the call you leave the civilian close to smiling or happy or positive about the experience, then it's like the biggest win you can ever get, right? And then you sit back in the truck, and the feeling after that is very, very hard to explain. Right. But yeah, if people have a hard time getting to that point, I totally understand, because you're having to put yourself out there in a situation where most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right? You kind of have to.
That's amazing to hear, Zim, because it's that idea of vulnerability as something that allows you to connect and do your job well.
Basically, be a conversation bully.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But be someone who can open up and connect and help people, and not seeing vulnerability as just a liability if I need to take control. And except the stakes are a lot higher with you folks. So like, I admire that. Okay, I'm just gonna swing hard.
Yeah.
What should I be using?
Yeah, same thing, like your 8 or 9.
Yeah, okay, that's a 6.
Give me like Cole's notes, dumb it down for me. Like, hey, Zim, you want to be an actor? Here's whatever, 3 tips, 5 tips, like bare bones. First day on set, camera's in my face, hair and makeup's done.
Okay.
Go.
First tip, breathe.
Don't forget to breathe.
That's honestly it, right? Especially with cameras. That's
Yeah.
It's the same when you're in front of an audience doing live theater, right? But breath is your connection to, as you know, your body, connection to your emotions, also your brain, right? You stop thinking. That's when, you know, people are always worried about like lines.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, how do you memorize that, right? If you're breathing, then you always find what to say, right? You always find that, but it's when you stop breathing. And that takes practice. That takes, right? For me, it's 3 years of theater school.
Right.
And I still struggle, right? The minute you're on, like, say, a big set, all of a sudden it's like your thoughts, your body stops, and if you're not breathing, so that's the first thing. Second thing, what do you want? Your intentions. So figuring out what you want, what your character wants.
Right. What's your motivation? What's your MO?
Which, yeah, people talk about it. What's your motivation? But it's like, what is it? What is it that you want? What are you trying to do?
Right.
Why are you saying what? Is that me? That's me?
That's you, buddy. You got a little punch out.
Well, yeah. What do you punch it out with?
Just like a wedge or something.
Just a wedge, yeah.
Get her on the short stuff.
Okay. And 3, respond.
To what?
I think. What's going on.
To stimulus.
Yeah. To what you're feeling, to what you're like. Be open to responding, and the breath helps with that, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Go this way. Go this way.
This way. Okay.
Yeah. Go like.
Right, and just punch it out.
Yeah. There
Yes.
You go. There you go. It's called taking your medicine.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? Top 3?
That's Cole's notes if you just want to start, right?
How's Papahood?
I love it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a whole new ball game. Yeah, I love it. It's amazing. It's yeah, man. It changes priorities, changes perspectives. It's incredible. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you too. It's as far as my acting career goes, it's been the best thing for me, honestly.
How
Yeah,
so?
well, it changes my perspective. It takes the weight off things. I'm not thinking about myself so much.
Right.
I'm sure being a parent, that it opens your eyes a bit. Yeah. It gives you that inspiration to change. Again, I'm not so self-involved, self-focused, which for me, it doesn't help me as an actor to do that. So focusing on, opens your heart to people. And
ISO, Indies. Yeah, live free, speak your peace. Stay humble in these streets, yeah. In these streets. Let's go. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. We from the home of the biggie, people blowing they ciggies. And these girls going wild cause they flashing they this litty. Watch your steps cause these blocks be. We grew up on that bad boy in 96 with Diddy. Take a walk, come with me. Let me show you what really go down. Fiends on the corner, every hood got a deli or crowns. Cops pull us over, it don't matter if you black or you brown. City never sleeps, this the place that where hip hop was found. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the wall.
Following impulse. I think that's part of what's so enjoyable about being an actor, is exploring impulse and then following it. Takes some confidence to put it out there, but I think that's it.
Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. I look around as I'm viewing the city. Skyscrapers and bridges, bright lights, fast life, Manhattan living. Cross over downtown, welcome to the concrete. The Nets to Barclays, the Mets to Yankees. Ubers and yellow taxis. And while I'm fitted with some butters, we heard savvy when tight jeans was baggy. From JFK to LaGuardia, city that never sleeps, insomnia. Home of Junior Mafia. Word. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the.
On the next episode of Swing Thoughts.
Radio's changing so much all the time, and there's so much competition in podcasts and just with the internet. So we always try to be early adopters of, I guess, new technology, and try to stay at the cusp of it so we don't get left behind.
Brooklyn, BK.